Good morning, IPMI and InfraSIM. Intelligent Platform Management Interface with a InfraSIM simulator. So why am I doing this? I'm trying to use IPMI to communicate with a remote device to get detailed information from the remote device. Specifically, make, manufacturer, serial number, model information. So I'm trying this from a Windows system and simulating some devices like a Dell device that supports IPMI. It's a device simulated in the InfraSIM infrastructure simulation. That means the device has a BMC, baseboard management console, that allows you to talk to that baseboard management controller, I should say, and get information off of it independent of what's running on the rest of the hardware. For example, whether that Dell device is running Windows, Linux, or running some other kind of network infrastructure. So let's get on with it. We're going to run this on a Windows 10 system. Happens to be an HP Envy laptop. It's wireless and has one NIC. I'm going to run VMware on that system, and I'm going to load up the Ubuntu 16.04 server, actually desktop. Hopefully I'll have better luck cutting and pasting text into that. So in that Ubuntu server, it also has one NIC. It's not going to be bridged, it's going to be NAT. We're doing this as we go, changing things as we go. That's all inside VMware. And then the rest of this is instructions from the InfraSIM read the docs information as to how to run InfraSIM. So I'm going to remotely connect up to that laptop and continue the recording from there. So now we're on the laptop, and I'm going to start up VMware. And it should already have Ubuntu installed in this image. Let's double check the settings. 4 gig as per the recommendation. 1 NAT and 1 processor. That's all we need. Let's start this up. And while that's starting up, I'm going to talk about a diagram that I saw that's close to what I'm doing now. It's essentially a few layers below this. So we go to text. This layer in here is the real hardware. Above that is Windows 10, and running on top of that is VMware Workstation. The main reason I talk about that is that what I'm starting now, VMware, is hosting the Ubuntu server. And it's up and hopefully working. And what I'm trying to do is to run some tools right inside Ubuntu to talk to I'm going to run some IPMI tools here to talk to the BMC controller, base management controller over there, and then I'm going to try and also communicate from the Windows system running some similar tools to talk to that system over there. That's the hope. That looks a little better. Okay, now getting into the meat of it. So we're going to install InfraSIM from the Python library. If this comes in okay, we can keep moving on. Sometimes there's a problem with one of the other libraries. Right. The libaio library. Let's pause. Finally. Okay, InfraSIM and it okay. Now we can start things. Note that IP. 75 and 128. I think these are just for diagnostics. Make sure things are working okay. And then skip it to stop. Start the IPMI console. Skip the console stop. Now this gets some of the IPMI tooling. And finally, we try to query. So we're going to query it using those credentials over LAN plus to that IP and listing out SDR. So that seems to be up and running. The other thing we can do is field replaceable unit. And that should show our product manufacturer, version, and serial number. Now let's see if we can do this from the Windows system. Okay. This is what we want to run from Windows. And we just have to make sure it's the right IP address. So that's what we get from Windows, and it works most of the time. Thanks.